Have you ever pondered about the intricate, invisible world of microorganisms? It's an amazing, diverse ecosystem that we can't see, yet it exists everywhere around us, silently shaping our world. Imagine an entire cosmos teeming with life, an unseen universe that is just under our very noses. Microscopic organisms, colloquially known as microbes, are organisms of such infinitesimal size that they are invisible to the naked eye. They might be tiny, but in terms of diversity and number, they are truly colossal. Microbes are ubiquitous, present in every conceivable habitat on Earth. They inhabit the air we breathe, making it teem with an unseen life of its own. They exist in the food we consume, silently participating in our daily routines. They're not even shy of inhabiting our bodies, creating a complex ecosystem within us. Speaking of the human body, it's particularly fascinating. For instance, our bodies are home to over 100 trillion microbes. Yes, you heard right, trillion with a T. Astonishingly, this number is more than 10 times the number of human cells. The implications of this fact are profound. Our body is more of a thriving microbial planet than a singular entity. We are, in essence, walking, talking microbial metropolises. Microbes are not just inhabitants of our world. They are integral parts of us, invisibly contributing to our very existence. The human body, for instance, houses over 100 trillion microbes, more than 10 times the number of human cells. Microbes, with their remarkable diversity, comprise several entities, including bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. Each of these groups, in their distinct nature, is undoubtedly unique and performs a multitude of different functions that contribute to the intricate balance of life on our planet. Let's take a closer look at each group to truly appreciate their roles. Bacteria, for example, are incredibly versatile organisms. Despite their notorious reputation of being disease-causing agents, they are so much more than that. These microscopic, single-celled organisms play a pivotal role in our planet's ecosystem. They have the capability to exist in diverse environments, from the deep ocean to the human gut, and are involved in a multitude of biological processes. In the human body, for instance, bacteria play an incredibly vital role in digestion and nutrient absorption. They help to break down food particles that our cannot digest on their own and aid in the absorption of essential nutrients that we need to thrive. These bacteria, termed as gut flora, are a crucial part of our digestive system, and their importance cannot be understated. Continuing our exploration, it's essential to note that viruses, fungi, and protozoa also play crucial roles in our environment. They are involved in various functions ranging from decomposition to disease transmission. While they might not all have direct roles in human health like bacteria, they still contribute to the overall balance of our planet's ecosystem. In conclusion, microbes are incredibly diverse, comprising bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. Each of these groups is unique and performs different functions. Bacteria, for instance, are known for their role in disease, but they also play a crucial role in digestion and nutrient absorption in our gut. Viruses, on the other hand, are even smaller than bacteria and can only survive and reproduce inside a host organism. These microscopic entities are a fascinating aspect of biological life, exhibiting intriguing complexity despite their diminutive size. You see, being smaller than bacteria, they are invisible to the naked eye, their existence requiring the sophisticated technology of powerful microscopes for detection. Yet they are capable of monumental repercussions, their impact ranging from global pandemics to groundbreaking discoveries in molecular biology. While they've earned a reputation as menacing harbingers of disease, it's essential to understand that this isn't an absolute truth. Like all aspects of life, they are a spectrum. Surely some viral strains can wreak havoc on our health, yet it is not a universal characteristic of all viruses. Many exist that don't harm humans at all. In fact, some viruses are quite beneficial, providing essential contributions to ecological balance. A perfect example of this are bacteriophages. These are a special kind of virus that specifically target bacteria. They latch onto harmful bacteria, invade them, and use them as breeding grounds, effectively neutralizing them in the process. In this sense, bacteriophages serve a critical role in our environment, acting almost like natural antibiotics. They keep bacterial populations in check, preventing them from causing infections and diseases. It's a fascinating symbiosis, revealing the intricate balancing act that nature performs every second. Despite their bad reputation, not all viruses are harmful. Some viruses, called bacteriophages, infect harmful bacteria, acting as natural antibiotics. Fungi, another group of microbes, are essential decomposers in the ecosystem, breaking down dead organic material and recycling nutrients back into the soil. These tiny living organisms, often overlooked and underappreciated, play a far greater role in our lives and our world than most of us realize. When we think of fungi, we often envision mushrooms sprouting from damp soil or mold growing on stale bread. But the kingdom of fungi encompasses so much more. Among the myriad of its contributions, fungi, in their capacity as decomposers, play a crucial function. When a tree falls in a forest or an animal dies, its body doesn't stay there forever. Fungi, along with other decomposers, step into action. They break down complex organic materials into simpler elements, making it easier for other organisms in the food chain to absorb them, thus recycling essential nutrients back into the soil. In other words, they are the unsung heroes of nutrient recycling. But their contributions do not stop at being nature's recyclers. Fungi are also instrumental to culinary and beverage industries. They are used in the fermentation process, which is a vital step in the production of many of our favorite foods and beverages. Yeast, a type of fungi, causes bread to rise, giving it a light and fluffy texture. Similarly, fungi are used in the cheese production process, where they help ferment the milk, contributing to the unique flavors and textures of different cheese types. Moreover, the alcoholic fermentation process, which is crucial for making wine, is also carried out by yeast. They also play a vital role in the production of food and beverages, such as bread, cheese, and wine. Protozoa, single-celled organisms, are often found in water and soil. These tiny, fascinating entities are the base of many ecosystems. They may be minute, but their role in the environment is significant to a degree far surpassing their size. They exist in an incredible variety of forms, displaying a vast array of structures and functions that make them a marvel of nature's diversity. Dwelling primarily in water and soil, they are the invisible engines that drive the planet's fundamental biological processes. Their habitats range from the deepest oceans to the highest mountains, from the frozen Arctic to the scorching Sahara, demonstrating their extraordinary adaptability and resilience. From a medical perspective, these organisms have a darker side. Certain species of protozoa are known to cause diseases like malaria and sleeping sickness. Malaria, caused by the Plasmodium species of protozoa, continues to be a global health concern. Sleeping sickness, caused by Trypanosoma brucei, is a devastating disease affecting many in sub-Saharan Africa. But it's important to remember that these disease-causing species represent only a tiny fraction of the incredible diversity of protozoa. Beyond their roles as disease agents, protozoa are critical to the health of the environment. They play a role in nutrient cycling, breaking down organic material and releasing essential nutrients back into the environment. They are also involved in decomposition, the process through which dead organic material is broken down and transformed into simpler substances. This function is vital for maintaining the health and productivity of ecosystems. In conclusion, while it is easy to overlook these diminutive denizens of the microscopic world, they play pivotal roles in both our health and the health of our planet. They are known to cause diseases like malaria and sleeping sickness, but also play a role in nutrient cycling and decomposition. Microbes are not only diverse, but also incredibly resilient. They exist in a multitude of forms, shapes, and sizes. Their complexity is boundless. Their roles in the ecosystems of the planet are critical. Ranging from bacteria, fungi, viruses to protozoa, their diversity is absolutely staggering and mind-boggling. They are everywhere, in the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and even within us, cohabiting and co-evolving with us. Among these numerous microbes, there exists a unique group known as extremophiles. As their name suggests, these hardy organisms thrive in the most extreme environments, conditions that most life forms would find intolerable. They aren't deterred by the scorching heat of the desert, nor the crushing pressure of the deepest ocean trenches. From the radioactive wastes to the corrosive sulfur springs, they are there undaunted. Some of these extremophiles, most notably certain bacteria, have demonstrated an astounding capacity to endure the harshest conditions imaginable. Consider Yellowstone National Park's boiling hot springs. Here, amidst the steam and the sulfur, bacteria survive and even thrive in temperatures that would scald and kill most organisms. And then there's Antarctica, the coldest, driest, windiest place on Earth. The freezing temperatures, the barren landscapes, the months of darkness, none of these deter these bacteria. They are the ultimate survivors, testimony to life's tenacity and adaptability. Some bacteria, known as extremophiles, can survive in the harshest conditions, from the boiling hot springs of Yellowstone to the freezing temperatures of Antarctica. It is truly fascinating to note that microbes, the smallest of life forms, have been inhabiting Earth for billions of years, long before the concept of humanity came into existence. These microscopic organisms hold a significant place in the timeline of life on Earth, predating even the most ancient mammals and dinosaurs. Despite being invisible to the naked eye, microbes have left their indelible mark on the history of our planet in ways we are just beginning to understand. Microbes are the true pioneers of life on Earth. They were the first to emerge in the evolutionary journey of life, setting the stage for all subsequent life forms. It's astonishing to think that these minute organisms, so simple and yet so complex, were the first to take root on the barren, lifeless Earth. Their arrival marked the beginning of life, turning our planet into a vibrant, living world. These organisms have also played a crucial role in shaping the Earth's environment, contributing to the creation of the oxygen-rich atmosphere that we breathe today. Their interactions with the environment have been so profound that they have actually changed the composition of our planet's atmosphere and its geological makeup. Time and again, they have demonstrated an incredible ability to endure and adapt to changing conditions, allowing them to survive through countless epochs and mass extinctions. The oldest known fossils, dating back 3.5 billion years, are of bacteria-like organisms. These ancient remains attest to the remarkable evolutionary journey of microbes and their enduring presence on our planet. Microorganisms play a vital role in maintaining the health of our planet. These unseen warriors are everywhere, in the soil beneath our feet, in the air we breathe, in the food we eat, and even inside our bodies. They have been on Earth for billions of years, long before humans, and they have shaped the world we live in today. Microorganisms are a diverse group, consisting of bacteria, viruses, fungi, algae, and protozoa. Each has a unique role in the ecosystem. These tiny creatures are so much more than disease-causing agents. They are essential for the development and survival of all life forms. They help decompose organic matter, recycle nutrients, purify water, and produce the oxygen we breathe. Microorganisms are also key players in the Earth's biogeochemical cycles, including the carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur cycles. The carbon cycle is of particular importance because it helps control the Earth's climate. Microorganisms help absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, reducing the impact of human-induced climate change. In the nitrogen and sulfur cycles, microorganisms aid in converting these elements into forms that plants and animals can use. They convert atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia through a process called nitrogen fixation. In the sulfur cycle, they help convert sulfur compounds into forms that can be used by plants. Without them, life as we know it would cease to exist. They are the unsung heroes of our planet, quietly working in the background to maintain the delicate balance of life. Their importance cannot be overstated, and their role in the ecosystem is a testament to the intricate and beautiful complexities of life on Earth. To sum up, the microscopic world of microorganisms is teeming with diversity and life. This vast and intriguing world, invisible to our naked eyes, is filled with a myriad of microscopic life forms, each performing their unique roles. These tiny creatures, though often overlooked due to their minute size, actually command a significant presence in our natural ecosystem. They inhabit literally every possible corner of our planet, from the most lush and fertile lands to the most inhospitable environments. These microorganisms, despite being minuscule in size, play a gigantic role in maintaining the delicate balance of life on Earth. Their functions are as diverse as their forms. They are involved intricately in the intricate cycle of life, contributing significantly to everything from the food we consume to the air we breathe. Furthermore, our own human bodies serve as hosts to trillions of these microorganisms, coexisting with us in a complex relationship of symbiosis. These minute creatures are also incredibly resilient. They have an astounding ability to survive in extreme conditions, whether it's the scorching heat of the Sahara or the freezing depths of the Arctic. In fact, they are among oldest forms of life on our planet, having been around for billions of years. They have withstood mass extinctions and drastic environmental changes, bearing silent witness to Earth's dramatic timeline. Truly, the world of microorganisms is a fascinating one, filled with unseen wonders and discoveries yet to be made.